Hi, this is Ken. Today, Tesla is entering a new phase that could define the company for the next decade. And if you're a long-term investor, these next few minutes may reshape the way you understand Tesla's value. Three major developments are unfolding right now: Europe's FSD approval roadmap, Korea's official rollout, and new updates on the AI5 chip. At first glance, these look like separate stories, but when you connect them, you see a single, powerful direction. Tesla is accelerating its shift from an automaker to a global AI mobility company. And here's why this matters for you. By the end of today's video, you'll understand why these regulatory changes and AI updates could unlock entirely new revenue streams, why FSD is approaching a global tipping point, and why Tesla's next valuation jump may come from autonomy and AI compute, not from vehicle sales. My goal is to give you a framework that helps you make better long-term decisions as an investor. So let's begin with the essential facts. First, Tesla has established a formal pathway to obtain national FSD approval in Europe through the Dutch RDW, with a planned decision date of February 2026. Second, Korea has become the seventh country to officially release FSD, with version 14.1.4 now rolling out to HW4 vehicles. Third, FSD versions 14.2 and 14.3 significantly improve human-level decision-making, including emergency vehicle handling, debris avoidance, and pedestrian gesture recognition. And finally, Elon Musk confirmed that the next generation AI5 chip is nearing tape-out, but mass production has been pushed back to mid-2027. Now, the obvious reaction is, these are big updates, but what do they mean together? That's where the story gets interesting. Let's start with Europe. Tesla has never tried to simply fit into existing European regulations. Instead, the approach is almost the opposite. Start by securing approval in a flexible country like the Netherlands, then use mutual recognition agreements to expand across the EU. This is not a normal regulatory strategy. It's a political and structural move designed to shift how autonomy is governed in Europe. And Tesla is doing it because FSD's camera-first neural network approach doesn't fit traditional rule-based frameworks. If Tesla compromised and weakened FSD to fit the old rules, the system would lose its core strength. So Tesla is choosing to move the framework instead of bending to it. And then there's Korea. If you haven't experienced Korean roads, let me tell you, they are busy, dense, and full of edge cases. It's a challenging environment for any autonomous system. Getting government approval there is a signal to the entire Asian market that FSD is ready for the next step. For Japan, Korea is especially relevant. The two markets share similar infrastructure standards, urban patterns, and social expectations around safety. In other words, Korea might be the first domino for broader Asian acceptance. Meanwhile, the new FSD updates, 14.2 and 14.3, suggest that Tesla is solving the remaining non-routine scenarios. These updates show a clear shift from lane management to complex human judgment. Recognizing pedestrian gestures is a huge deal. Many human drivers misread gestures, but FSD is now developing the ability to interpret intent. That brings autonomy much closer to practical deployment at scale. To truly understand the weight of these developments, we need to place them in Tesla's broader strategic context. For years, Tesla was seen as an EV manufacturer pushing autonomy. Now, the company is transitioning into something bigger, an AI platform that spans vehicles, robotaxis, data centers, and humanoid robots. The AI4 chip currently handles FSD, and early robotaxi functions. AI5 and eventually AI6 are meant to unify all of these domains under a single compute architecture. This is the same pattern we saw with companies like Nvidia, where scaling compute created entirely new industries around it. Tesla is moving in that direction, but with the added advantage of having millions of data collecting agents on the road. So what does all of this mean for investors? In the short term, yes, the AI5 delay may look like a setback, but it doesn't change the trajectory. Tesla can and likely will launch early robotaxi services in 2026 using AI4 hardware. The bigger shift is that Tesla is being pulled into a new valuation category. Instead of being valued as an automaker, Tesla starts to resemble a combination of mobility provider, AI chipmaker, and robotics company. This isn't about how many cars Tesla sells. It's about how much autonomy and compute Tesla can deploy globally. And here's the unexpected insight that many investors are missing. The most important part of Tesla's FSD expansion isn't the technology. It's the regulatory beachhead strategy. Most automakers wait for regulators to decide the rules. Tesla is actively shaping the rules by proving safety, securing incremental approvals, and expanding from country to country in a structured pattern. In Europe, Korea, Australia, Canada, and China, Tesla is building a multi-region regulatory foundation that few competitors can match. It's not just about data scale, it's about permission to scale. Looking ahead, here's how I see the timeline unfolding. In 2026, Tesla launches early robotaxi services on AI4 hardware. It won't be perfect, but it will be real and revenue generating. In 2027, AI5 arrives, enabling a major expansion of robotaxi fleets, higher autonomy performance, and new AI data center capabilities. Between 2027 and 2028, Tesla transitions from autonomous driving company to global AI mobility platform, with revenue lines coming from FSD subscriptions, robotaxi utilization, AI compute hardware, and AI cloud services. By the end of the decade, Tesla's valuation narrative could shift completely away from traditional automotive metrics. So let me leave you with this. If you're looking at Tesla only as a car company, you might miss the entire next phase of growth. The real story is the emergence of Tesla as an AI-centered mobility ecosystem. Europe's approval roadmap, Korea's rollout, the rapid progress of FSD version 14, and the AI5 chip delay. They're all connected steps in this transformation. Long-term investors should pay close attention to how Tesla expands autonomy across regions and how quickly its AI platform gains scale. If you found today's breakdown helpful, consider subscribing. I post daily analysis on Tesla's strategy, autonomy, AI, and long-term investment insights. Thanks for watching, and let's keep exploring the future of mobility together. Before we wrap up, let me take a moment to introduce myself. I drive a Tesla Model Y, and at home, I've installed a Tesla Powerwall, so I actually charge my car with solar energy. I truly believe Tesla is shaping the future, and that's why I share the latest news and insights here on this channel. I'm from Japan, but I want to connect with Tesla fans all around the world. That's why I also create an English version of my videos. YouTube now lets you switch the audio into your own language, so you can enjoy it in whatever language you prefer. Most of all, I'd love to connect with Tesla fans everywhere so we can support Tesla together. I also share updates on X, so feel free to follow me there and let's connect. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.